Hey everybody, Gears here. It's a much cooler day today. The sun may pop out again a little later. And I've been looking at the car figuring what I want to do for the last bits of work on it. Primary thing is going to be the front bumper here. It looks nice the way it is, but it needs to go in style with the rest of the ship. Up here, I'm going to try and tone down a couple of the panels, get rid of the swishes in this one. I think there's a couple spot panels here and there, like get rid of the streaks on that little guy there. Down here, this whole area needs to be reworked, even into the logo there. Basically that area. Over here, this door is looking good. One of the things I'll be airbrushing back in is all the carbon scoring in addition to panel lines here and there. I'm not going to do all the panel lines, just a few select ones to help pop them back out again. I might tone up there a little. The handle there, that doesn't look good at all. That'll have to be redone. Whereas the grime down here looks great. Maybe get rid of some of the drips in that. And this is all good up to here. It's a little too streaky. This side is much better than that side. And the same goes for this here. That's a little too streaky in the middle. Whereas that kind of streaking is good. So it's a little subjective, but it just looks out of place. I think everything up here is good. Maybe the windshield wiper arm again. And oddly enough, I spent less time on this side, but I think it came out better. I might get rid of a couple streaks in there. That area, kind of okay. Maybe an upper triangle. This area should be all good, I think. But airbrushing some black on top of some of the paint drips, like that one there, or those little guys in there to help hide them again. I'm fairly satisfied with the top, but maybe I'll hit a little of it. So, I'm ready to tackle this guy now. Just got to get the respirator on and we'll go from there. So I didn't go as crazy as I thought I might. I definitely took care of the front fender. Tried to lighten up the top here. Didn't really work out too well, I don't think. The trouble is that the hood here has been most subjected to the sun out of the entire car, so while the lower areas are still relatively wet and malleable several days later, this paint is pretty much cooked in at this point, and I think yesterday I just about lucked out and got it at its very limit. But there's some really great streaks going on all over the place, no matter how you look at it. I was just debating whether I'm going to do the panel lines or not. Pretty much I have to. They almost don't look too bad. But I'm going to take a couple panel lines in particular, test them out in an unobtrusive area, and go from there. I started to tackle the sides up here, but I didn't really go too far. The turpentine is kind of eating away at my hands, and the plastic gloves I have disintegrate after a few moments. So once turpentine gets under the plastic, it pretty much spreads all over your hands. I had rubber gloves, but they were the wrong size. So I couldn't wear them at all without cutting off my circulation and being in crippling agony after just a moment or two. I like this one a lot. Just a lot of really great panels all over the place. Alright, so We got the air compressor here. I'm going to decant some black and go from there. I think this just about wraps it up for the car until some later date. All the mud splashes are pretty much gone. I've gone back and redone all the panel lines that I wanted to, and I think you'll agree this definitely helps it pop out a little more. There's a few things I may change on the next pass, which is, as I say, some undetermined amount of time away. But overall, I really like it. This is what I saw a year and a half ago when I was driving it around looking like a total idiot. The back is finally decent, but I'm not in love with it. I'd still like to make it somehow more X-Wing, but that might be for Phase 2 or Phase 3. But basically, Phase 1 is complete. The car is fully painted. The droid dome is ready to be installed temporarily for some test runs and dry fitting. Well, I'm totally happy with this. So now all I got to do is go and clean up a lot of this mess. I'm going to throw a lot of turpentine down, get one of those big push brooms, and try and blend all the colors back into the concrete. Let's go take a look at Lemons really quick. I haven't done any work on him since yesterday. He's just been sitting out here cooking. Rotated him once or twice so far just to make sure that he stays in the sun. And let's do that again, in fact, because this side has not gotten as much sun as the rest of it. Very happy. So if I can convince the folks to let me sacrifice this garbage can, this will be the temporary base for Lemons in the back seat. I'd be putting legs on his side, or at least the shoulders, until Phase 3, which would in fact be the full installation of a brand new bed back there with R2 exposed on the outside. Phase 2 is going to be test running him in the back and getting used to it. So I think that wraps it up for this. No more painting. It's pretty much done. Panel here and there, maybe from here on out. Maybe another weather passing a few months or a year or two from now, definitely. I may still seal it in matte clear. I might even go to a professional shop like Mako or something and have them do it. But then again, maybe I'll just do it myself. So that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me on this bit of a journey and adventure. I don't know what's next for the car, but when it happens, you'll be here for it. Thanks for watching. See ya.